Absolutely lived up to expectations, exceeded them much more so as quickly as we thought coming off that historic draft.
Cathy Engelbert just said the quiet part out loud, and now the WNBA is in chaos. The commissioner basically admitted she's cool with drama as long as it makes money. Can you believe that? The players are not having it, and now we've got a full-blown crisis on our hands. This could change everything for the league. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
These rookies have put on quite a season, and it's not just Caitlin and Angel. Rickea Jackson and other rookies are killing it this year.
Let's talk about what actually happened. In an NBC interview, Engelbert straight up said drama in the WNBA is fine if it brings in cash. That's when all hell broke loose. Fans and players went wild on social media. They were shocked, angry, and felt totally betrayed. It's like the commissioner forgot these are real people, not just money-making machines. This isn't just about some spicy comments. It's way bigger. We're talking player safety, respect, and the whole culture of the league. But you know what's even crazier? The interview was just the beginning. Wait till you hear how the players responded. Remember how I said the players weren't having it? Well, they didn't just complain on Twitter. They did something way bigger. The WNBA Players Association just dropped a statement that could change the entire league. This isn't just some PR move. It's a full-on rebellion against the commissioner's word. Let's talk about the WNBA Players Association for a second. These are the folks who protect the players, make sure they're treated right, and fight for their interests. They're like the players' superheroes, always ready to swoop in when things get messy. And boy, did things get messy this time. So what exactly did the Players Association say?
Yeah, and you mentioned all the revenue drivers. We also signed a historic media deal since I was here last.
That's right.
Long-term media deal, which was important for the stability of the league.
They came out swinging, saying there's absolutely no place in sports or in life for hate, racism, homophobia, and misogynistic attacks that players face on social media. Boom, they're not pulling any punches here. It's like they're saying, hey, Engelbert, wake up. This is serious stuff. But wait, it gets even better. The Players Association didn't stop there. They straight up rejected the idea that drama or rivalries should be used to make money. They said, and I quote, "This kind of toxic fandom should never be tolerated or left unchecked." Can you feel the tension? It's like they're standing toe-to-toe with Engelbert saying, not on our watch.
But now it seems on some social media channels to have taken a darker turn, a more menacing turn, where race has been introduced into the conversation.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how Engelbert was all cool with drama if it brought in cash? Well, the Players Association basically said, no way, not happening. They're putting player safety and respect first, no matter what. It's like they're drawing a line in the sand and daring the league to cross it. This is huge, folks. We're not just talking about a little disagreement here. This is a full-on clash between the players and the league leadership. It's like the Players Association is saying, hey, you might be the boss, but we're the heart and soul of this league. So what does all this mean? Well, it could change everything. We're talking about potential new policies, a shift in league culture, maybe even a complete overhaul of how the WNBA deals with player safety and fan behavior. The players are united, they're fired up, and they're not backing down.
We have now about 17% of our players born outside the United States, so we're kind of globalizing our player population.
You think this is just about the players versus the commissioner? Think again. This controversy is shaking up the entire WNBA ecosystem. Fans are going wild, and not in a good way. They're flooding social media with angry posts, siding with the players big time. It's like the whole WNBA fan base just decided to team up against Engelbert. Let's talk about these fans for a second. They're not just upset, they're feeling betrayed. It's like Engelbert forgot these are real people watching, not just numbers on a spreadsheet. And you know what? This could seriously mess with viewer loyalty. Imagine tuning in to watch your favorite players, only to feel like the league boss doesn't care about their safety. That's not gonna fly with die-hard WNBA fans. Now the teams? They're in a tough spot. Some are speaking out, backing their players all the way. Others are staying quiet, probably hoping this whole thing blows over. But here's the thing. Silence speaks volumes. Fans are noticing which teams stand up for their players and which ones don't. This could change how people see certain teams for years to come. And get this isn't even the only drama going down in the WNBA right now. Remember Deasia Hammy's allegations against the Las Vegas Aces? She's talking about unprofessional treatment and discrimination during her pregnancy. It's like the league can't catch a break. All these issues are piling up and people are starting to connect the dots. You know it's serious when politicians get involved. Congresswoman Stacey Abrams just jumped into the mix. She's not just a fan, she's part owner of the Atlanta Dream. When someone like Abrams speaks up, it's not just about basketball anymore. It's about the WNBA's image, its values, and its place in society. This whole mess could totally reshape how fans engage with the league. We might see new fan groups popping up, demanding better treatment for players. Teams might have to step up their game when it comes to player support. It's not just about what happens on the court anymore. It's about the whole package. And here's the kicker. This could be a turning point for player-team relationships. Players might start looking more closely at how teams handle these situations before signing contracts. Teams that stand by their players now could have a big advantage down the line. With players, fans, and even politicians weighing in, the WNBA's at a crossroads. What if this controversy is exactly what the league needed to tackle its deep-rooted issues head-on? The next few weeks could redefine women's basketball as we know it. Cathy Engelbert's in the hot seat, and everyone's wondering what she'll do next. Will she apologize for her comments, double down on her stance, or maybe she'll try to dodge the whole thing? Whatever she decides, it's gonna have a massive impact on the league's future. The pressure on Engelbert is insane. She's got angry players, upset fans, and now even politicians are getting involved. It's like the whole world's watching, waiting to see how she'll handle this mess. And let's be real, her next move could make or break her career as commissioner. But here's the thing, this isn't just about Engelbert. This whole situation might force the WNBA to take a hard look at some serious issues. We're talking racism, homophobia, and misogyny in sports. These are problems that have been around forever, but now they're front and center. Imagine if the league actually steps up and makes some real changes. We could see new policies to protect players from hate speech and online attacks. They might crack down on toxic fan behavior. It's like the WNBA has a chance to set a new standard for how sports leagues handle these issues. And get this, the Players Association isn't backing down. They're demanding immediate action on player safety and respect. It's like they're saying, enough is enough. We're not just here for your entertainment. We're human beings who deserve respect. This could be a turning point for the whole league. If they handle it right, we might see a huge cultural shift. Imagine a WNBA where player welfare comes first, where fans know there's zero tolerance for hate, and where the league actually stands up for its values. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's still a lot that could go wrong. If Engelbert and the league don't take this seriously, they could lose the trust of players and fans for good. We're talking about a PR nightmare that could take years to recover from. The next few weeks are going to be crucial. We'll be watching to see if the league makes any big announcements, if teams start changing their policies, or if players take more action. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about respect, safety, and doing the right thing. Wow, this whole Engelbert drama has really shaken up the WNBA. It's crazy how one interview can cause such a storm. But you know what? It's showing us just how powerful players can be when they stand together. The Players Association didn't just sit back and take it, they fired back, saying, "There's no place for hate in sports or life." That's huge. It's like they're telling the whole world, we're not just here to play ball, we're here to make a difference. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about respect, safety, and doing what's right. And you know what? We all have a part to play. Keep watching, keep talking, and show your support for positive change in the WNBA. At the end of the day, the league needs leaders who actually care about their players, not just as moneymakers, but as real people. That's what this whole mess is really about.